Yo, how's it going, guys? So today, I watch a tank walk the wrong way on Haukke Manor.
I don't want to do this no more.
I watch health bars plummet on Syrcus Tower. People are dying. And someone face tanks a big fucking laser. Yo, what's up, gamers? You catch me at a little bit of an awkward time, to be honest with you. I've just hit level 25 in fishing. Yes, I haven't logged in since the last video, basically. And I'm doing the catfish quest, which requires me to do some specific thing that I didn't actually read about. But yeah, I played a little bit just before this recording session. I progressed my gladiator class quests, because I'm leveling a gladiator now. It's something else to do instead of just like grinding for gear for Bard, because I don't want to just be playing my Bard dungeons for videos, because that's going to get really boring. I want to keep stuff varied, and I kind of value my ability to play other stuff. The challenge of Gladiator being I'm not actually going to read how to do the rotations and stuff. I'm just going to try and like figure it out by myself, because what's the point of learning the class without like using some of your own personal intelligence, you know? Right, let me start up the queues. Now, the last time I only did 2 dungeons, which sucked because, well, I had to cut the recording sessions short. So this time I'm going to start with the Alliance raid and do the dungeons that way. I'm not going to bother with trials because, you know, everyone's kind of done them to death and they're kind of boring. And I don't run them, so I don't remember them. It's mostly to save myself from the embarrassment. I'm queuing for the Alliance raid, so that's almost certainly going to guarantee Syrcus Tower about 19 times. But yeah, let's see what we get today. But yeah, I probably didn't make it clear in the first video. What I'm doing is I'm grinding gear for Bard, because I know eventually when the new patches drop, you're going to need like a certain eye level requirement that takes at least some playing to get to, you know? Like, because, you know, that's kind of just how the expansions go. It makes you play the game a little bit. It makes you fill out the lower level dungeons too, if need be. Fill in those empty slots for new players and stuff. Kind of a efficient way of doing things. It's kind of... oh. Uh-oh. Go. He was forced to play another round of Syrcus Tower. I wonder if it's going to be Syrcus Tower. Let's see. Wow. Oh, people are new. Wait, did I pause my download? Oops, I didn't. Here we go. I was like, why am I lagging? Why is everyone loading so slow? That'll be why. Yeah. Syrcus Tower and World of Darkness Alliance raids. Just kind of a ritual you have to go through every single time you queue for roulettes. Kind of just a thing. It's no big deal. Oh, actually kind of reasonable pull. You know, I could have swore I pressed Mage's Ballad. That doesn't matter. We're saving it for the next game. Oh, someone DC'd. Huh. Oh well, it's not like this is like difficult or anything, let's be real. You could probably clear this with like maybe just one full team of 8 nowadays, because gear level and item level and all the damage scaling is just that messed up now. I wonder if that's a thing that's been done yet. Probably has. Oh my god. I almost pulled aggro off the tank there. It's actually surprising to see people actually like do this mechanic, because they don't exactly do much, or they don't give you much to worry about anymore. The only mechanic that's of this boss anyway that's kind of a problem is the ice cubes following you around, and the, you know, the heat ones. For example, all you do is you just bring them into the gamer, don't have them collide with people already stood in bubbles, else you're going to kill them. Which almost happened. And that's really it. I've seen people get this wrong plenty of times, to be honest. I just realised our Viper's #1 on the aggro table. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm so used to... The rule of thumb, generally, in Alliance raids is you want Alliance B, especially if they're on a main tank, to be the main tank for the entire like Alliance raid, if you can help it. But I forgot in Europe we kind of just do whatever. But in Japan it's kind of like a rule of thumb, right? Alliance B just does the main tanking, so you don't have to fight for aggro the entire time. Pretty awesome way of doing it. It's just a way of stopping like the constant like measuring contest that goes on whenever tanks are involved in the Alliance raid. People are dying for some reason. People are dead for some reason. DFC, is anyone typing anything? No. Unusual. I thought we would have stopped dying on this after the 90th time of running it. Some things never change, huh? There's always some people just waiting to the edge, bro. It would be so much faster if you just helped to DPS the remaining enemies. You're just... whatever. There's another boss that just has mechanics that you just don't worry about anymore. Oh, the W key's doing its thing again. I wonder why it is dying. Maybe I should check it. You'd think after a month of my W key just refusing to work, you'd think I'd take off the keycap and see what's causing the problem. Nah. 2025. We don't do anything anymore. Yeah, see these? You used to have to worry about them. Now you don't. Azer. We are united. If you know, you know. I don't know why I'm using Mage's Ballad here. You really don't need to. I really do wish there was more like mandatory Alliance raids. I know the queue times for them would be obnoxious. That was the primary problem I had when doing these for the first time, was the queue time was like 30 minutes. I'm not exactly playing on a dead server either. That's just kind of how it was. When you play outside of like the reset time, or like the Allegan tombstones and stuff, just no one plays. They're just on their gathering jobs or etc, you know? Or they're doing what I'm doing, which is just trying to get to eye level 720. Yes, I could have bought the items from the market board, but do you see my money? I'm not in a position to do so. God, there was a time, I wonder if we can find the clip and pull it up here. There was a time where Amon, when Dawn Trail was new, he just didn't work. You would get to the Ice Cube mechanic and everyone would just die and there would be nothing you could do about it. There was something you could do about it, but you had to do a really crazy time to revive. You'd have to have one of the tanks die, and then just before Amon did his thing, a white mage or something would cast a revive, or a red mage would cast a revive and use the iframes that you get to then survive the one-shot mechanic. It actually added a little bit of difficulty to this guy. Amon, after 13 years of being owned over and over and over again, he finally had some reconciliation. My goat. Hello, my fellow petrol drinker. How are you doing today? I love the taste of gasoline. This mechanic makes me giggle. The amount of times I've seen people die on it is actually quite funny. Like I said, even after all this time, people still get these decade-old raids wrong. There we go, see? There's a death right there. And I'd love to know what causes it. Not exactly a difficult thing to remember. Keep moving and they won't hit you. Kind of just a rule of thumb when you're going through Dawn Trails on SQ. Just keep moving and nothing hits you. Just keep moving and nothing hits you. Keep moving and nothing hits you. Let's do... Aww. You, because your portrait is pretty epic. I didn't type thank you. I didn't even type hello. In fact, nobody did. Antisocial hours, I guess. Okay, well, that was pretty uneventful. Let's keep the pace going. Back to fishing. See, so far I've only had one fish where I could use the mooch ability on. And one was successful and the other one didn't catch the thing I need for this quest. And I am on the correct bait. I'm on the crayfish ball. Oh, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Oh no, the animation is completing the whole way through. Is this it? Is this the completion of this quest? Oh, I've done it. Right, that's awesome. Now I have to go back to that one spot and just keep spamming fishing, I guess. Probably should have taken it upon myself to eat my foodstuffs, but efficiency was never my strong suit. I just realized I said efficiency. Ugh. Shoot me. Fish! Skip cutscene. Okay, awesome. Now that that's done, and I've got a level off of that, I need to now find 4 more. I suppose I may as well take this opportunity to show you my paladin I'm leveling. Boom. Oops. Deploy the aura. Ideally this fit would probably be best on like pugilist or something and monk, but yeah. When I was like putting it together, the first thing I thought of was the Turks from Final Fantasy VII. The thing is the word Turk is unspoken language where I'm from. If you know, you know. Long story short, Battlefield 1 player, Turkish people love playing that game. They do not get along with literally 90% of the player base. Oh yeah, so oh my god, I thought his name was just Jack Off. He's Jack of all trades. Okay, we're safe. I watched Sonic Movie 3 today. I gotta say, you know what? I think it's been my favorite of the Sonic movies. Sonic 1, they were confused about the direction they wanted to take them. I think they went in with the assumption that they were just going to do the one movie and it would flop because of the infamous design controversy. I watched the second one last week, and I would say that's probably the weakest one so far. I think Eggman as a concept, kind of doing stuff without his robots just doesn't feel correct. Like, him being supercharged up the Master Emerald and stuff just didn't make sense to me at all. It was nice to see the Sonic and Knuckles rivalry back again. I think when the first Sonic movie did well, of course they were gonna nostalgia bait by bringing back like old rivalries, so we had like the whole Sonic and Knuckles thing from the animated series. Then we have the classic Sonic Adventure, Sonic and Shadow thing, and Sonic 3. I won't say too much about Sonic 3 because I know it's not on digital yet and not everybody has the luxury of going to the cinema and seeing it. So, obviously quite a few people haven't seen it yet, but it was fun to watch. Ending surprised me, actually. I forgot to eat my foodstuffs. I wonder what dungeon we're gonna get. I did select leveling, so it'll probably be like Vanguard or, you know, or Haukke Manor. Holy moly. See, this is what I was expecting to play when I was on my, oh, he's not played this game before. Hello, Mr. Tank. Wrong way, buddy. There we go. Okay. We do this room on our left first, boys. I'm pulling aggro. This is a brand new tank, isn't it? Guess we're going to be doing single pulls today. Whenever I encounter new players, it is actually in this thing. I'm not sure I've ever had like an experienced party do this before. Oh, I'm pulling aggro again. Here we go, nice. Yeah, if you're absolutely brand new on tank, remember to AoE these mobs. Your class is extremely easy. All you have to do is, let's say, what you gotta do is you just throw your ranged ability at one of these guys, wait for them to meet them in the middle, press your AoE ability, and now you have enmity on every single mob. And you won't lose it because, yeah, tank has been changed in such a way to like stop people pulling aggro like you can in World of Warcraft. It's extremely linear, very, very, very easy thing to do. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons because I'm busy yapping. Probably see this again at some point. I can ignore that door for speed's sake. Oh, Mr. Warrior, let's see what you got. Cool. Getting daring with the pull. Alright, yeah, Dragoon doesn't have an AoE. I can't believe after all this time they didn't think of adding an AoE to some of the older jobs in the game at this point. Ooh. Hello. Someone's getting spicy with these pulls. They're like, I'm not leaving an enemy standing. That's what I like to see. That's the thing with tanking, is once you get into the groove, that's it. You're basically just, you're owning from now on, you know? You are him, you are the guy. Alright then, boys, let's do it. Wait, I could probably interrupt this, but it doesn't really affect me in any way, shape or form. I'll interrupt it the next time she does it. It's not that. Okay, someone did it anyway. This is what you do. You interrupt this one, so you don't have to move the DPS. Oh my god, this guy hates me. Right, so what you do is you pick up the screen key. Come this way. These tiny keys that we get. I don't remember seeing one in this room. Did they add one in this room so you can just run around the corner? That's pretty cool. Oh, well, I wasn't supposed to pull those, but there you go. Am I misremembering? I don't remember there ever being a tiny key in that room. I mean, it's helpful. We don't need to kind of do anything. Oh, did I? Whoops. That's my fault. I'm okay with the occasional... Oh, I'm getting farmed. Pulling through the warrior. I'd like to think he's doing AoEs, but I think he's single targeting. Because he's not pulling the aggro off of these guys. I don't know why that's happening. But there you go. That room? No, it's this one. This one. There you go. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. He is single targeting. Did I catch that correctly? Are they using mitts on single pulls? I mean, certainly one way to learn it, I guess. I don't have anything against people using mitts like on single pulls to kind of get a feel for what they do. It's just kind of unusual. So long after, you know, seeing people get this one thing right. Pull the aggro, please. You hit your AoE button. Pretty please. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh no. Let me pull this off the healer so he needs to stop worrying about himself. There you go. On this one, open up the treasure thing. You can... Oh dear. They walking the hallway back? No, okay. Thank God, I was worried for a moment there. Everyone's viewing the cutscene? Damn, people are still new to this game? Hey, all I needed really was damage dealt. I don't need the spire. The tank needs the spire. But that works. It's fine. So here's a neat little trick. You can actually just stand in between these two here like this, and the line of sight thing doesn't affect you. I actually don't think these guys know that, and they're getting it right by accident. Not like it's a difficult thing to remember, to be honest, but there you go. Just a cool little tech that you learn how to do when you play this a few times. Oh my god. Oh, the tank. The tank did it. Okay, so they don't know about it. Oh, let's cancel that. They didn't get tank busted while he's petrified. Mistyped that like about 9 times. I just remembered I didn't actually really get much of an opportunity to talk about the last video. That was a one-off. It was the first. Excuse me. It was the first episode. The recording session went awfully. I'm not gonna edit like that again. I was just extremely annoyed by how that went. Feel free to let me know if my more typical editing style works with this format. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing crazy edits all of the time because, well, doing that over 40-30 minute episodes is not practical. Oh my god, it's Amaurot. I haven't played this since... Oh! Damn. It's been such a long time since I played this. This is this Shadowbringers? I cannot remember. I think this is Shadowbringers from the level. Because that's MX Selch yapping at us, taunting us. Wow, this feels weird. I haven't seen this in so long. Alright, yeah, we're supposed to kill this bomb, aren't we? Yeah, look at that. See, he's got fire resistance down. I need to be killing this. There you go. Otherwise that happens and you take quite a lot of damage. Oh, I forgot how cool this dungeon was. Are we walling this? I think we can, no? It doesn't matter. I think this guy's just pacing himself because I think the healer is new and won't know like the appropriate buttons to press at the right time. Yeah, I don't mind these dungeons taking that a little bit longer, to be honest. Probably shouldn't have pressed these buttons, but there you go. I have Radiant Finale at this level? No, I don't, do I? Okay, so I just go crazy with Apex Arrow. You're gonna wall-to-wall it. Right, let's do this again. It doesn't necessarily matter what order I press my buffs in. I think this is the hardest part about playing Bard, is when you're trying to like pace your your rotation in dungeons specifically. It's kind of weird because optimally, when you're going through trash, you want to be alternating between Mage's Ballad and Army's Paeon because that's kind of like most useful at the time. And Wanderer's Minuet or Minuet is kind of best used specifically for bosses because the damage up is nice. I remember there being a crazy mechanic with this guy, and there's something to look out for. So I'm just gonna not worry about my being too much rotation. In the corner here is fine. And now what we do? Stand behind here. It's the old behemoth thing again. I just realized that I had the... Oh crap. Okay, we're good. I have the button available for me so I don't have to manually reset my things. Yeah, this boss is pretty basic. I have a memory of these insanely random difficulty spikes of in dungeons, and I believe it really only started with Dawn Trail. Crap. That's very awkward. Perfect. Let's get going. Ooh. Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. So far, nothing to worry about. I was thinking maybe there was a... Oh, he was doing his glams. Yeah, I remember seeing a different variation of that boss, but I think that was in Endwalker. It's just Shadowbringers and Endwalker. It's got to be Shadowbringers because these are level 80 enemies. And this isn't right at the beginning. Yeah, no, definitely Shadowbringers. Christ! It's been so long, I actually just don't remember. Let's get a better camera POV. There we go. Ooh, Troubadour. I feel like our tank's getting hit pretty hard. And that extra 10% MIT will help him out a big deal. Super strong button. That's the perk of playing an off tank. Is that your heal has to work just that little bit harder. Because your MITs aren't quite the same. Although, I do remember Gunbreaker's mitigation where he has like a parry thing. Like he has 50% parry rate and then 10% MIT. That's kind of goated. Yeah, so now I understand it now. I understand why he's doing single pulls. He almost died on that mandatory pull a second ago. Alright, yeah, we fight this at the end, right? Like literally in space. Man, that's crazy. Alright. Remember, kill the detonator first. Very important, very important. That's the entire party suffers. Here you go. Yep, our samurai's almost dead. It's one of those dungeons where you do have to kind of pay attention. I know it's easy for me to say as a ranged DPS, but these things are designed to catch you out. You're actually supposed to play the game at this point of the MSQ. Like Stormblood and Heaven Sword and ARR are incredibly tame in comparison to the late stage of Shadowbringers and Endwalker. Shadowbringers doesn't really get too difficult until like the post game, late game kind of thing. There you go. Oh man, just a little further. This part of the end of a world. This part of the dungeon is so cool. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to pull it out of that laser, but whatever. Samurai is extremely low again. I'm gonna get rid of this detonator. Else he's gonna be a menace. He's gonna kill our samurai. No. He survived. Ow. So now, Mr. Tank, you know what you do? Oi! This guy hates me. He's been targeting... I think he's targeted me for the most part, I think, here. These are pretty uneventful pulls, to be honest. Now that the... now that we're near the end, nothing really happens. It just looks awesome. I think this is like one of the nicer looking dungeons, really. Personally. But then I am also a sucker for the trial where you're just like fighting a dude in space. I'm pretty sure it's the end of Stormblood. The arena was awesome. Extremely easy, but awesome arena. I'm gonna hold on to my refulgent, my apex arrow, excuse me. Misbegotten. Elden Ring! Boss! Pretty sure this boss is extremely simple. You just wait for him to do his massive line AoEs and you just don't get hit by them. It's that simple, really. Basically, you avoid that. unlike the samurai's plan here. How the hell did he survive that? You stand near like the back or something. Stand something like here, there you go. What you have to be aware of is just the okay, awesome. You just stand here. And now you should begin charging the laser soon. No, he's doing shadow wreck, okay. Again, not really much to say about this boss. He just kind of just does things and they're pretty basic to avoid. You just have basic concept of dodging stuff and moving. That's really it. Not much to it. After playing Dawn Trail and basically just for the most part only playing it for the longest time, it's actually surprising how simple these the dungeons before were. I can see why people were complaining about the game being just that easy. Oh. Whatever, doesn't matter. Why can't I bring up this menu? Who's got the coolest plate? The Lala fell has the coolest plate here. Look at all these guys. Okay, so we should have a reasonable amount of tomes to spend. So let's go do that really quickly. Let's go to Solution 9 and buy stuff. Obviously my the amount that I should have by now. I should have, you know, if I was playing regularly, I should have had this done by now, but I took a massive break from the game because loads of other games were coming out that I was interested in, and yeah, keeping on top of that is a pain. God, this place is so awesome. Right, so let's just check my gear. 700, 705. That's my footwear I need to replace. And there's actually not really that much. Oh yeah, and my weapon. You know what? That's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to replace my weapon so I can actually do like some goddamn damage. Oh my god, it's this again. Right. Let's do the classic, pull it to the slot here. Stun one. Just spam one button. I love how easy this is. Is this a recent thing, by the way? Sometimes people liked to, you know, speed up the progress of the thing by reading the memo and calling out the button that we need to press, but damn. This is like the second time it's happened. It went from like never happening to holy crap, it's happening. Give my healer a heart attack. Where Mr. Medikey? Press the button. Press the switch. I was fully expecting to do Copper Bell Mines, by the way. But I suppose that doesn't matter now. All these guys all the way into the boss room, because you can do that, because it's funny. Pull them all the way into the back here, like so. Pop Rampart, just because I can. Stun Captain Madison. Press my E button 90 times. Hit a random stun on that guy for fun. Perfect. Okay. And run after this guy. Now, usually I don't like popping Rampart there, and I keep forgetting that you're not actually supposed to do it. But who cares? Doesn't matter. That's what stunning's for. Perfect. I can't remember if you can pull this guy out or not, so I'm just gonna put him here. For no reason other than it's funny. Just realised that our conjurer is a sprout. I feel so sorry. Actually, I'm doing these pulls and you probably just are shitting yourself. Benefit of not having persistent nameplates on. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the classic technology of aggroing Mr. Madison here. Pull him all the way to the right. And regain aggro on that guy. I'm just going to single target DPS. Single target DPS to reburn because yeah, any less healing our white conjurer has to do, the better, right? Pulling this is a little bit awkward because this guy here. I'm just gonna bring him on over. Pop Rampart. Get stun. Don't know why I clicked it, but there you go. Pull it all the way into the boss room because why not? Wait till our HP bar is down a certain amount. And then provoke this guy. I probably did most of that wrong, I think. I think the idea was right, but I'm not sure that's the official way of doing that dungeon properly. Give me copper bell mines or something. I just want to change this. Oh my god. Isn't it weird how Reprisal is a level 22 ability, roll ability, that you can actually do this whole dungeon without? Like, I've worded that wrong. Like, for example, when you start tanking, your only mitt, like on Gladiator for example, is Rampart, right? And you don't get Reprisal until level 22. Now this dungeon's cap is at 18, but you're still... Reprisal is still available to you. It's a bit strange, right? And you'll notice I'm doing these pulls a little bit different from last time, only because I'm not entirely sure what this conjurer is capable. It looks like they're pretty capable, but I don't want to just risk dying for no reason. It's better just to have a smooth run than a kind of shaky one, right? I mean, at the end of the day, when you're like pulling for people who are new, you kind of want to give them the best experience you possibly can, right? That's why I typed the question, but because they didn't respond, either because they're not English or they're not comfortable typing, you know, it's still best just to play lenient with them. What I am going to do though is I am going to do this wall-to-wall specifically. Just going to cycle through, make sure I have enmity on all of these guys. Do what I did last time where I get everyone, pull them right to this wall here, press my rampart and just press E. Right, I am going to wall-to-wall this though, because I do have a reprisal now. It makes doing this pull specifically easier. Oh yeah, right. Thank you. Having 2 mitts is, yeah, it makes this one just infinitely easier to do. Because then you don't have to worry about how much healing your conjurer has to do. Everyone's using their interact key. Okay, show-offs. I'm pretty sure what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pull that guy out to here. I think that's the one thing I get wrong in this dungeon, is that that boss aggro range goes all the way out here. If you want to do a quick run, that's what you do. That's the button for Hawk's Eye? I did not know. Take that guy out. I'll wait for the door to open before I press this, because it's easier if you hold this for like one shot in the dogs. So now, boom, just like that. Big damage. Perfect. Yeah, I played Warrior a lot, but it was like, it's just a case of remembering everything, right? Because it's been like, I think the last time I streamed this game even, which is also when I was tanking, it's been over a year and a half easily. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hook these guys, press E. Oh right, yeah. I forgot about the cutscene thing. That doesn't matter. I remember this fight used to go on for long enough that ads would spawn in these. I don't think I've seen that happen ever anymore. This fight is such a joke. I'm gonna honor the samurai for actually having his thing configured, his portrait. Okay, well now that's over. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and tell me too that I fell off in the comments. See you next time. I just realized my last recording session went on for 1 hour and 50. In that time, I got 2 dungeons done. This time around, I had like 5 in the same amount of time. It's incredible what difference it makes when you queue at the right time.